Hi guys, so today's video, you're definitely going to need a journal and a pen. But first, let's start by doing a simple little breath exercise to bring your attention to the present moment. So let's start with a deep inhale. Exhale. Repeat the affirmations. I am present. I am grounded. I am safe. I am worthy. I am enough. Alright, so this video is going to be about what is self-love and how do I love myself, where to start. So let me start by explaining what is self-love. Self-love is loving yourself the way you would want someone else to. Paying attention to what you like, what you don't like, catering to your flaws and your insecurities, discovering who you really are. That's what self-love is. It's accepting yourself for who you are instead of criticizing yourself for who you're not. Accept yourself for who you are instead of beating yourself up for not being who your parents wanted you to be. Instead of trying to be who your friends want you to be, what social media wants you to be, what TV wants you to be, what music wants you to be. It's neglecting all of that and accepting yourself for who you are. Creating your authentic self by listening to your intuition. That's what self-love is. And I can say, how do you love yourself? Well, first, let's accept ourselves, okay? It's okay to not be perfect. I feel like that's what we got to eliminate. It's like we're trying to shoot for these boxes and categories that they told us to be. Like, we got to work this job. We got to have this lifestyle. We got to wear these clothes. We got to look this way. And it's like, no, according to who? Figure out what you want. What do you want your life to look like for you? That's what self-love is. Living life for yourself, not anybody else. Putting yourself as a priority. Putting your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions as a priority. Because a lot of the times, it's like we're living for other people. We're living to please other people. We're living to have validation. We're living to be accepted. And that's where all the depression and the self-negative talk and all the negative emotions come from, because we're not living up to someone else's standard of us. Make your own standard. You set the standard for your life and for yourself. Stop trying to be something you're not. Figure out who this person is. And so I have a couple of journal prompt questions to help you get a better understanding of who self is. Because that's what self-love is. Figuring out who you are. That's what self-love is. It's more than, oh, let me just get my makeup done, my lashes done, my hair done, and my nails done. I love myself. That's self-care. It's way more than the outside. You have to take care of your heart, take care of your body, take care of your health. That's what self-care and self-love is. What are you doing for yourself? Because a lot of the times we get so caught up in what somebody else can do for me. We're looking for other people to fill this void that is self-responsibility to fill. Can't nobody else make you happy if you don't know how to make yourself happy. If you don't love yourself for real, how can you instruct somebody else on how to love you? You don't know how to love you. You don't know what it takes to love you. You going based off of what you hear in music, what you see in movies. That's what you're saying you want from love, what you want from somebody else. But you have to spend that time with self to truly know your self-worth, what you're worth. That'll eliminate a lot of BS that you're going through with these situationships. Knowing your worth. And so you have to know and understand. You can only love somebody else in the depth that you love yourself. You have to love self. You have to get to know self. Because I feel like a lot of the times people say they love themselves, but it's like, do you really? If you loved yourself, would you let people treat you that way? If you loved yourself, would you put that poison into your body? Like, if you love yourself, will you sacrifice so much of yourself just to have somebody in your life? Would you disturb your peace just to have somebody in your life? That's not self-love. That's self-neglect. You're neglecting self to have somebody in your life. No, it's not worth it. And I get it. Like, don't nobody want to be alone. Don't nobody want to be by themselves. We all want love. We all want attention. We all want affection. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is it's not going to be real. It's not going to be genuine. It's not going to be authentic until you know who this person is. You have to know who self is. You have to love yourself enough. Love yourself enough to put yourself first and know what you worth. So these are some of the questions I would love for you to ask yourself, okay? How do I see myself? How do I see myself? What don't I like about myself? How do I see the world? What bothers me about others and the world in general? Because a lot of the times, what bothers you in the world is what's really on the inside, what you don't like about yourself. So that's what's really important. The next one, what do I need to work on? What are my unhealthy habits? What emotions am I suppressing? Which emotions do I immediately try to control or don't allow myself to feel? What does my ideal life look like? And what is holding me back from obtaining it? What is my biggest strength? What is my biggest weakness? What makes life feel good? What do I admire about myself? When am I most happy? How can I be kinder to myself? What grudges do I hold against myself? Okay? And so every day what I used to do is I had 3 journal prompts. And I used to answer these questions like every day or maybe once a week. I would say, I forgive myself for. I would list the things that I forgive myself for. Number 2, I commit to you that. I would list commitments to myself. Because you have to be committed to your self-growth, your self-love. You have to put the work in to love yourself. And the last one, I'm happy that you. What are you happy that you've done? What's something you've done that you're happy about? So I would definitely say before you go to bed or when you wake up, start off with those 3 journal prompts. I forgive myself for. I commit to. I'm happy that you. Okay? Please spend some time loving yourself, caring for yourself, because that's you set the standard for how other people treat you. Okay? So I'm not here to heal anybody. I'm here to give you the tools and resources to heal yourself, baby. Okay? So let's tap into it. See you in the next video.